Hi, thanks for watching my video. Today I'm going to share with you how I painted these two bluebirds. So I started first with painting the highlight with light yellow. Actually, it's really hard to see in the painting when it's done, but the light yellow will contrast with the blue and it just makes the painting more vibrant. Now I'm painting the flowers with different shades of pink and red, wet on wet, because I just want to focus more on the bluebirds. So before I added pink, I would make the background, the flowers and leaves part wet with plain water, and after that I just use a round brush to add pink and red and green to the painting. I try to avoid drawing people's attention to the details that I don't want to focus on. For example, in this painting are the flowers and the plants, so they are just like backgrounds. If you want to create more depth for your painting, try to create a painting with three grounds: the background, the middle ground, and the front ground. So the front ground is something that the audience has to pass by to be able to see the main objects in the middle ground. Now I'm adding more orange and blue color to the birds. And it's still the first layer, so I still paint the colors wet on wet so the colors can blend well together. Now it's the time to paint the background with some light green yellow color. I try to add more than one colors into the background so they will make the painting more vibrant. Usually I won't use the wet on wet technique for background for all kind of paintings. I will paint wet on wet for the background because I just want to have the blurry effect for the painting. We can also add some more darker green here and there. I intend to add more darker green at the edge of the flowers so it will contrast with the highlight of the flowers. To create the bokeh effect, I use tissue paper, grab it at the end of my brush, and then pick some pigments out of the painting. I wait for the base layer to dry completely before I added more colors for the next layer. So I focus more on the shadow parts of the painting, and I want to focus more on the birds because they are the main objects. I use the wet on wet technique when I want the colors to blend well and without leaving the marks, and to create more texture of the birds, and then I will sometimes use the wet on dry technique. I'm painting the wings, the shadows of the wings using the wet on dry technique. We need to be very careful here because we don't have a lot of space for the wings for the shadows. So I'm using the tip of the brush, or sometimes I change it to the very small brush for the small details. So now we are working on the second bird. Same techniques. So I use a brush with the wet on dry technique to create some texture on the wings. I'm painting the rust on the basket with dark brown, wet on dry. Some little details like this make the painting more interesting and more lively. Use the same techniques for the rest of the basket. I'm adding some red to the flowers just to create some shadows. As I said, that I don't want people to focus too much on the flowers. That's why I'm adding the red in without worrying too much about the details. I'm adding more darker green to create the shadows for the plants. And we cannot forget the cast shadow where the birds are standing. I use the brush to create the shapes of the leaves. And this is the final painting. I'm very happy how it turned out for me. If you like this video and find it helpful, please let me know in the comment. Subscribe for my channel if you haven't so you'll get notified when I release new video next time. Thank you for watching and hope you have a great day today. Bye!